FLYABILITY introduces ELIOS, the world's first collision-tolerant drone. Access confined and complex spaces without any risk of crashing. ELIOS features a full HD camera and a thermal camera embedded on the drone. The robot's live video feed allows the operator to get the drone to the most inaccessible places up to 5 kilometers when in direct line of sight. Gather close-up images for high-resolution data with a sub-millimeter resolution. Onboard LED lighting system and a complete remote control of the camera settings allows to navigate and inspect even in pitch-dark environments. Changing the batteries only takes seconds. Just unplug the used one, insert another of the provided batteries, and you are back to flying again. ELIOS is safe to fly close and even in contact with humans. It avoids expensive, hazardous, and time-consuming access methods such as scaffolding, rope access, or sky climbers. It is incredibly easy to operate, and after only a few hours of training, you will be able to perform your first jobs. The payload head tilts over 180 degrees. ELIOS avoids human entry in confined spaces for visual inspection, highly reducing the risk for workers. It can be operated beyond line of sight, using the robust video feedback to navigate. Instead of focusing on avoiding obstacles, you can use obstacles to find your way and roll on the surfaces in addition to flying. Stored on an SD card onboard ELIOS, the data from the flight can be immediately reviewed and analyzed by your team and exported to include in your reports. At FLYABILITY's offices in Switzerland, our team has been developing this patented device for the last 5 years, designing 7 prototype iterations, improved through extensive work on the field with industrial customers. ELIOS increases workers' safety, reduces inspection costs, and helps reduce downtime. In the energy production industry, for the inspection of boilers, heat recovery steam generators, and other large structures. In the oil and gas and maritime industries, for the inspection of above-ground tanks, pressure vessels, as well as ship holds, ballasts, and voids. And in many other industries for the inspection and exploration of indoors, inaccessible, confined, or complex spaces. Inspect and explore places that could previously not be reached. Push UAV boundaries.
Everyone runs faster when there's something to beat. But how do you beat a record when you can't see it? Introducing Puma BeatBot. It's not wearable tech, it's raceable tech. A programmable self-driving line-following robot that inspires runners of all levels to push harder, giving them a real target to keep up with. All the runner has to do is enter the distance they want to race, the time they want to beat, place it down on a track, and go. You can race your own best time, your rival's best time, or even this guy's best time.
Good luck with that.
BeatBot recreates Bolt's world record 100-meter dash, reaching 44 kilometers per hour. And it's not just fast sprints, BeatBot can even help you train for long-distance runs. The BeatBot works by following a line on a track, using 9 infrared sensors. It counts the revolution of the wheels to determine speed and distance, then uses the data to make over 100 adjustments a second to stay on the line, to match the pace you're trying to beat. The BeatBot isn't just advancing how Puma athletes train, it's changing how they win, and reinforcing everything Puma stands for, inspiring runners to be forever faster.
Ha! I like this robot.
So now when you put, a bandage or a coating on the skin, it's there. You can feel it, you can see it, and sometimes it can even be uncomfortable. And so the goal was to really create something that was totally invisible, breathable, could coat the skin, protect it, perhaps deliver drugs to it, and also perhaps even make it look better.
What we've been able to do is create a cream basically that you can put on the skin, and then once it's on the skin, it can actually form essentially an elastic second skin. And it's transparent, it's essentially invisible, it's not messy at all, and has good mechanical strength. The way it works is you put it on in two stages. First, you put on this invisible cream on your skin, and that has the polymer in it. And then in the second step, you put on what we call a catalyst, and that causes a cross-linking reaction. And what all this does is it makes a very adherent layer on top of your skin. It's very soft, and yet it's still quite mechanically strong, and it's essentially invisible. So I think it's fair to say that this is a platform technology, and what I mean by that is you could use it in various different areas. One set of things might be in cosmetics, where you'd use it to tighten skin in different parts of the body. Another could be for therapeutics, where you'd use it as a whole new kind of plastic ointment that could be used to deliver drugs to the skin to treat different skin diseases. So there's all kinds of different directions you could take this discovery and this material and move it into.
A team of researchers at MIT and elsewhere have developed a tiny origami robot that can unfold itself from a swallowed capsule to complete specific tasks within the body.
The robot can remove foreign objects, it can patch wounds, or it can deliver medicine at designated locations.
This new ingestible robot builds on the team's previous work on mini origami robots. However, the design of its body is significantly different.
The challenge with designing an ingestible robot is finding biocompatible materials that are easy to be controlled and amenable to the types of operations that are needed from the robot.
To address this challenge, the researchers tested about a dozen different possibilities for the structural material before settling on a type of dried pig intestine used in sausage casings. To demonstrate how the robot works, the researchers folded the structure into a capsule made of ice. The ice capsule travels down the esophagus into the stomach, where the ice melts away and the robot unfolds to its functional form. At this point, the robot can be controlled by an external magnetic field to do work, such as the removal of a foreign object from the body. For example, every year 3,500 swallowed button batteries are reported in the U.S. alone. The tiny batteries are digested normally, but if they come into prolonged contact with the tissue of the esophagus or the stomach, the batteries can burn the tissue and become embedded. Now, using the team's new robot, the battery could be removed without surgery.
Once inside the stomach, the robot could be directed to attach to the battery. It could lift the battery from the stomach coating and then eliminate it through the digestive system. Next, we would like to do in vivo experiments. We would also like to add sensors to the robot and redesign the robot so that it's able to control itself without the need of an external magnetic field.
Greetings, my name is Dean Kamen. I'm happy to tell you that our goal is to bring back the IBOT. We'd like to take everything great about the original IBOT and then enhance it with 15 years of improvements in technology. We've watched people interact with an IBOT, and we've seen them stand up and be at eye level with their peers or their husband or their wife. When we've watched them go up and down stairs and access public buildings and go across rough terrain, as we've seen people enjoy the flexibility and the freedom and the independence that an IBOT brings, that no wheelchair can bring, we've known that we have to bring this technology to more people that need it around the world. We got to meet Toyota as a company. They share the same vision as we at DECA have. And because we share a vision about how mobility should be available to people with every kind of need, we're proud to say that we are now getting the full support of the Toyota company, and we thank Toyota for helping us turn that dream into a reality.
Yeah, I am.
Three, two, one, fire.
Imagine if reality mixed with the digital gaming experience. How would that be? Pocket racing is a revolutionary new product. It brings the good old toy car into the digital age and fuses with the tablet gaming experience perfectly. It provides a unique gaming experience. Whatever happens in the game, it provides real physical feedback to the pocket race car that's sitting on your iPad. It interacts with your experience in the iPad game and even responds to crashes. Look, it may even explode. How cool is that? There are 3 pistons that control all the vibration feedback, a set of light sensors that track the position of your car on your iPad, and circuit boards ensuring real-time game feedback with 0 latency. You can play it by yourself, or you can play with others with the multiplayer mode, face-to-face, or remotely with your friends and even strangers. For parents, you ever felt left out playing with your children these days? Join them and impress them. Tell them about your toy cars in your childhood. Each person gets to create their own unique profile, and they even get their own car. You can change the look of your car with multiple shells. Through gameplay, you can earn experience and unlock new rides and new tracks. You can also upgrade the weapons and special skills of your car, making it gradually stronger as your skill level builds up. We've already released the beta game on the iOS App Store, and the Android version is set to be released. Now, we need your help to take it to the next level of reality. A completely new tablet gaming experience is on its way to your hands. Thank you for your support.